There's a saying that goes, "The mind makes a terrible master, but a wonderful servant." Who's in charge of your life? Is it you or your mind? And how can you really be sure? Because that saying doesn't really mean a lot if you're not able to discern when your mind is making noise in your head and when you are truly in charge of your life. Fortunately, there are some signals that we can tap into to help us determine, who's really in the driver's seat right now. Am I making these decisions from mental chatter, or is my true self really in the driver's seat? So here are some signs that your mind is the master of your life and your decisions. Are you making decisions from fear? Do you feel like a lot of your decisions are factoring in what you don't want to lose, what bad things might happen if you don't make that decision? That's a sign that your mind is in charge, because the mind lives in fear. Are you feeling a sense of urgency, like almost impatience with how your life is unfolding? Do you make decisions about what is going to get you from point A to point B as quickly as possible? That's understandable, especially in our modern times where everything needs to be maximally efficient and no time wasted. But that's another sign that your mind is the master of your life. It's not your fault if these thought patterns are familiar for you. The mind is a threat detection device that has been honed over millions, billions of years to keep us safe from predators, from other threats in the environment. It is incredibly skilled at surveying the landscape for danger, detecting potential threats, and alerting us through our nervous system, through our emotions, through thoughts, that we are in danger. So it's no surprise that the default way of thinking for so many people, especially in modern times when we're inundated with news about threats near and far and everything that's going wrong in the world, it's no surprise that many of us are beholden to our minds, that this fear and urgency is just the background noise of everyday life. As much as the mind, when in charge of our lives, is a terrible master, there is always a silver lining, because it can be a wonderful servant when we are able to use the mind as what it truly is, which is a tool. We can do just about anything. We can learn anything we want with enough effort, with enough time, with enough patience. We can learn anything. We can create anything that we can think of. We can manifest the life that we truly want. We can love ourselves fully and spread love to others. We can align ourselves with our true purpose. When we're able to step back and recognize that we are not our thoughts, we can do anything. The mind can be an amazing tool when you choose to wield it. Don't let it use you. You are in charge. So now that you're aware of what it looks like when your mind is in charge versus when you are in charge, and just what's possible when you use your mind as a tool, you might be thinking, okay, sounds great. Yeah, I'd love to use my mind as a tool, but how do I actually master my mind in everyday life? Well, stay tuned, because that's what I'll cover in my next video. Thanks for watching.